Here we go, guys. This won't be the last one, so if today doesn't go as planned, that's okay. Learn from it. Sandy has 32 people. What type of television show she liked? 13 like reality TV shows, but not a contest show. 9 people like contest shows, but do not like reality shows. For like neither type of shows. Okay. So for question 1, I would call this what's better, reality TV, and this would be a contest, and we'll fill the box around it. U is going to be 32, okay, and it's asking us, the question flat out tells us how many people like both types of shows, so it's actually asking us for this. That is unknown, so that's hint number 1, that you don't have a number for it. And then the 13, where would it go? It doesn't go here. 13 goes here because it's saying likes reality but not contest show. Because if you put 13, think about it, that 13 bleeds into contest, so then you're wrong there. 13 goes there, 9 goes there, 4 like neither, so that's basically giving you the outliers, okay? If you have all the numbers where they belong today, okay, and you have your universal, you have everything there, I would give you one mark right here at this point. Okay? This is how I'm going to mark it today. The next mark is going to be you finding out what this is. Okay? And like neither. So how would you have done this? Okay? Well, the best way to find that one in this case, to find x, I'll just go 32 and I start subtracting the regions that are given to me. So minus 13, minus 9, minus 4. Okay? So that gives me 6. So 6 people, 6 people like both. Okay? You get another mark for that one right there. Okay. Why did I use this? Why did I not use pi? If you use pi, you would be in trouble if it's the most common one that I usually use. Okay, because you don't know R and you don't know C as of yet. But remember, I give you 3 versions of pi. I give you 3 versions. There's one that would have worked here. But to be honest, I would just use this reasoning. Take the universal, take the outlier, take everything away, you're left with the middle. So you get another mark for 6, and then I'm going to give you another mark for filling in the rest of this Venn diagram. Okay, so 6 there. So that means that this is 19, and that means that this is 15. Okay, so another mark for completing it. Complete Venn diagram. Okay, so 3 marks for question 1. Normally, I will tell you, for example, A, create a Venn diagram and fill it in with as much as with all the information that you need. Okay, and then I'll ask you to solve for the missing pieces. So your best bet is to start it, solve for what you can, and then start moving out, especially if you have the middle. So 3 marks for 1. Okay. Next. So there we go. A total of 48 students were asked how to get to school. So we've got driving a car and a bus. So you've got car and bus, like this. And what do we know? 48, so universal is 48, don't forget about that. 31, drive a car, so that actually does go up out here. Okay. 16, take a bus. It doesn't say bus only or take a bus but not a car. It doesn't say that, then it's safe to assume it goes outside here. 12, do not drive a car or take a bus. That is those will be your outliers out here. Okay. Draw the corresponding Venn diagram. And so we've done that. And by that I mean fill it out completely. So if you have this, you get 1 already. If you have the numbers where they belong, you get 1. Okay? And now we're going to solve for that center. That is basically what you're always looking for. Can you use the regular pi formula in this case? This would be a good scenario where you use this one. NC plus NB. I know in your notes this is A and B. I know that, but that's, you just apply it to this situation. So you add both sets and you subtract the intersection, so you're not double counting. Okay? So this, I would explicitly use pi in this scenario, right? So this is what? 48 minus 12. You got to take away the outliers for this to work. C is 31, B is 16. This is unknown, you can call it X. Okay? So this would be 36, and over here you've got 47 minus X. Take away 47, and you end up with 11, right? Negative 11, you divide. You don't have to show me this. You could just do another line where you just say X is equal to 11, and you're good. So that 11, I give you a mark for figuring that out. It's kind of like all or nothing. So if you forget to take off the outliers, I would take off I would go -1 today. That's actually going to affect you. It's not going to work out for you if you forgot that. So this is 11. So this will be 31 minus 11. So this is 20. This would be 16 minus 11. So that would be 5. Okay. So for filling in what remained, you get another mark. So basically 2 marks for the Venn diagram, 1 mark for using pi there. So let me see. A is 2 marks. But A required you to do this part. That's why A will be 3 in total, as I was trying to say here. Okay. Next, B. How many students do not take a bus? Do not take a bus to school. What is that asking? Sometimes it's best to rephrase that. It's asking for this. Number of students not taking a bus. So for B, students not taking a bus, you want to go 48 minus students taking a bus. Okay? So you want to take away the 16. So you're basically covering up 16, and whatever else is left is students not taking a bus. Okay, so that would be 32, right? Just make sure you add students or something, because they are picky with units. That for me would be acceptable, so that's 1 mark. C, what's C asking us for? How many students take a bus and a car? You're in luck because you figured it out already. So you just say 11 students. If I asked you using proper notation, you would I would ask you to state it like this. Car and bus. Okay? That's proper notation for this. So be mindful of that. 1 mark for that. And this is where I'm going to be, you're going to like this one. So if you got this wrong in A, whatever you put in there, right, if you state it here, you get the follow through mark for C. Okay? You still get the mark for C because you tell me you understand which area I'm supposed to pick the number from. Okay? D, what's wrong with D here? You could say missing the universal set, right? So NU is missing. So this is missing here. You could say that. You could say that if you read it this way, all the students that are taking a bus are also taking a car, and that's not at all what's being said here. Okay? Assuming all students that bus also drive a car. We can use the word subset, right? It's assuming that B is a subset of C, and that's not what it's being said here. Anybody else found something else? One thing that I'm just thinking of, did anybody add up the numbers here? So if you add 15 and 16, that's 31, and 12, that's 43, right? It doesn't add up to the 48. So you could also say regions don't add up to universal. Right, it's 43 is not equal to 48. Okay, so that's another thing you can check and figure out something went wrong there. Okay. So I'll give you 2 marks for maybe you saw something that I didn't see. If you notice something that I didn't see that is wrong, let me know and I'll check yours. Maybe you're gonna teach me something. Okay. So what are we at with this? Let me just on this paper tell you. So 2 for explaining the errors, 1 for C, 1 for B, 3 for A. So we are at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Over here I gave you 2 for the Venn diagram and 1 for figuring out the middle. So this is out of 10. Okay. So at the very top, something out of 10, your name and last name. And you know the drill already. I'm going to ask you to